Good morning, day 3. Nothing beats the smell of freshly cut lawn. You can actually hear the lawnmower going. You do know we're going to go see the tram line and the train station, or the tram history. I can't speak today, but anyway, you get the idea. Just pure human strength. Ah,
Isn't that a good idea?
what a great swing. Might have to get a better view from the bridge, I think. And they've come prepared. There's Tesla charging docks. So over there is Lake Alexandrina, where we were this morning by Milang. It feels like this little town of shed cabins. Now Strath community honour him with this magnificent sculpture. That would be what area? Good morning, day 3, and it did rain overnight, so it's a little bit wet, but the sun, I think that today's probably going to be the best
21 today.
weather day though. More sun, less clouds. We are doing more of a scenic look today, so we're heading towards Milang, and then going to head back around to Langhorne Creek, which is actually a bit of a winery region. I've never been there. And then heading to Strathalbyn, thank you. Historic town, beautiful gardens. And then we'll meander through meadows maybe.
Meadows, maybe Warunga.
Yeah, so we'll just see, but it's quite a scenic drive today. Lots of old buildings, lots of beautiful gardens, some wineries. So we'll just take it as it comes. So day 3. Just driving through, what was it called? At Milang, this little laneway off the lake. It feels like this little town of shed cabins. It's quite bizarre.
All on the lake.
All on the lake. And like there's bright pink ones, and then there's blue ones and green. Like it's funny. Pretty cool. Just turned up at Milang, and this is Lake Alexandrina. Pretty peaceful spot, not many people. There's a caravan park behind us, but this is it. So we'll take a look around, see what Milang's history is about, and Lake Alexandrina. So just reading the history on this little plaque here. Paddle steamers and barges were built here at Milang. So they were built in 1857 and all the way through to 1800s. So paddle steamers were the common thing. So there you go. Pretty peaceful. Beautiful. I'm going to walk out on the jetty now. Along there, that's all these little cabins with different types of, you know, not made out of much, but yeah, great little spot on the water. I don't know if they're holiday shacks or if people live in them. I reckon holiday shacks. But yeah, that was a little laneway that we went through before. So, and this is Lake Alexandrina, which is actually really peaceful and beautiful. So it looks like there's another jetty over there. I'll go have a look over there in a moment. But yeah, stunning. So for those who would be coming and perhaps thinking of staying, straight behind me there is a caravan park. And then you've got Lake Alexandrina right here. And we're just about to walk through. There's this stunning garden with beautiful manicured lawn. And it's got another longer jetty, so we're just going to walk over there. But yeah, if you're ever interested in staying, the caravan park is just right behind. I'll do a bit of research and find out how much it costs to stay. And we're just saying the lawn has been freshly cut, and nothing beats the smell of freshly cut lawn. You can actually hear the lawnmower going. So stunning sun, freshly cut lawn smell, and this is a view. Oh my gosh, I did not expect Milang to be like this. Did not have any expectations at all. And we're just saying the caravan park still goes along there, and it's pretty busy. There's a lot of vans in there. So epic little spot. Fantastic. So we just noticed these little signs called Nuggets Trail, and they're little info signs about a bit of history of the area. So you can see a little trail that you can follow along. I've already seen 3 signs. And we do know we're going to go see the tram line and the train station, or the tram history. I can't speak today, but anyway, you get the idea. Nuggets Trail. So this behind me at the end of the jetty is a hand-operated crane, and it's the old, I'm just reading from the sign, it's the oldest of its type in existence and is state heritage listed. So it's the original one on the Milang jetty, and it was used for almost over 100 years. So imagine operating that yourself. So no machinery, no electricity to move it. It is just pure human strength to lift up objects and put it back onto the jetty. Fantastic. Upon doing some research over the last couple of days, I discovered there's a hills sculpture trail which is behind me here, or behind us. So they're scattered across the Filario, different sculptures. So this is one here. It's the first one we've seen, and they've been created by different sculpture people, artists from all over the world. And so it's an international sculpture display. So they call it a hills sculpture trail. So you can look it up, and actually if you're interested in all that type of stuff, you can get about and see all the scenery, and then see some magnificent sculptures like this one. This one's called Run Like the Wind, which was commissioned in 2016. So fantastic.
Isn't that a good idea?
What a great swing. Put your little child in there. So this is still in the development stage, as you can see, but yeah, little playground for little kiddies, and just across the road from that caravan park. Yep, there's a bridge over here, so I'm going to walk over there, and still that stunning view of the lake. So we're coming up to Milang's historic railway station, which you can come in and have a look. I've seen pictures where you can actually have some morning tea or small lunches in one of the carriages, which look pretty cool. So I'm going to go and have a look. Don't know if it's open, but have a look at some of these historic trains. Just read, they don't open during the weekdays. Today is Friday, they only open on Sundays, or Saturdays and Sundays, 12 to 4. Entry is free, so we'll just sort of wander around the outskirts, but yeah, if you want to check it out, weekends is your only way to do so. Alright, we've made a detour to Langhorne Creek, which is just on the other side of Strath. So we haven't hit Strath yet, Langhorne Creek, and we're going to check out a couple of wineries. So this one's Bleasdale Winery. So I have no idea, don't know anything about it, so let's see what it's like. Did a bit of a tasting, which was lovely, and I bought the best rosé from Queens, well, voted in Queensland. I think 2022 best rosé, the still one, and Mum bought the sparkling one. So lovely rosés there, Bleasdale, good little spot. Onwards to the next one. We just noticed there's this Frank Potts Reserve, and it is free. It says you can camp up here for 72 hours, and it's quite popular. So if you're staying in the area, nice little stop and spot to take refuge. Beautiful big trees, and it's free. Oh, it looks like there's a toilet over there. Yeah, you'd have to be self-sufficient in terms of electricity, but there's a toilet. Oh, and then we go around here. So yeah, just thought we'd show you another option for accommodation in the area. And again, I emphasise it's free for 72 hours, and it's a lovely little spot. So you can check out the wineries, check out the scenery, and then come back here in this lovely area. This is the Bremerton Winery, and they've come prepared. There's Tesla charging docks for your cars. So there you go. If you've got an electric car, you can charge it at the Bremerton Winery cellar door. So I was going to walk over and check it out, one of the bigger ones. Again, don't know much about it, haven't been here. So we'll see what it's like. had lunch in Strathalbyn, and now we're in the Soldier Memorial Park in Strathalbyn, and it is beautiful. So Angus River runs through it, which is behind me there. Very well manicured and looked after. There's ducks, little duckies over there. Lovely bridge, and apparently there's a soldier memorial. I'm going to go find that. But yeah, lovely roses, river, ducks. Very nice spot. Just reading some info. So there's a heritage trail. So that rotunda behind me was built in 1912. And then the bridge we just crossed over there was in 1919. It's called the Children's Bridge. So yeah, there's a Strathalbyn heritage trail, which is pretty cool. So we'll keep moving along, but lovely, lovely garden areas. Stunning. So I can just see along this path that we're following is the Anzac Memorial. Mum's trying to get out of the camera. Soldiers Memorial Garden. So very well manicured with hedges. So I'm going to go down and have a look at this. It's right by Angus River. There it is. Might have to get a better view from the bridge, I think.
Probably would.
Yes, because you can't see it in all its glory. So we will get up on the bridge, which is just up there.
And walk back across the bridge.
We're still in Stratham. We've moved on to High Street, which is probably the most original and oldest street in Strathalbyn. Would have originally been the main street, but of course it has expanded over the years. So all the stores, shops along here would be a fair age. So we're going to have a bit of a wander and check out some of these beautiful historic buildings. admiring the Ken Blake sculpture, which is made of all types of metal. So it's really actually very cleverly done. So that is on the corner on the end of High Street, and definitely worth a bit of a look just to appreciate the effort that would have been to create such a sculpture. And it tells you a little bit about Ken Blake, he grew up in Strath and he was racing in a 1964 Triumph in 1966. And he won 11 national championships before he died in 1981 after crashing his Yamaha motorcycle during the Isle of Man Tourist Trophy race. So a sad ending, but a very successful motorbike racer, and now Strath community honour him with this magnificent sculpture. So we just left Strathalbyn and we're going to Meadows, but through Macclesfield, and just be wary, it is very windy, so it took a little while to get to Meadows. Lovely scenic drive, but very windy. When you get to Meadows, when you get to
Macclesfield.
Thank you. When you get to Macclesfield, then you steer off to the left to go to Meadows. So we're probably about 8 k's out of Meadows, and the road isn't as windy because we're kind of on the cusp of the Adelaide Hills, really. So as you get to the Adelaide Hills, if you've never been there before, it does get really windy and hilly, of course, for obvious reasons. So not far now till we head to Meadows. So this is the last stop for the day. It's at Crow's Nest Lookout, which is just outside of Victor Harbour. And it's pretty specky. Yes, there is ocean. That would be what area?
It's Middleton and further on.
Okay. So it'd be Middleton and Goolwa. So let's check out this view. Gosh, my hair looks... Look, I've been rolling around in the...
Right down further
in the hills.
Where we...
So over there is Lake Alexandrina, where we were this morning by Milang.
See this? Here's the river.
And then on the first day exploring, like we went around Middleton and Goolwa and went on
drove along that beach.
Along the beach.
Didn't quite get to the mouth, which you can see from here, I reckon. See it about halfway around the curve?
Yes, we reckon that might be the mouth over there where I've just zoomed in.